Yo, what's up, JJ? What's going on, guys? Welcome in. I'm sick. Headset's not working, but welcome in, guys. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yo, what's up? What's up, Terrell? Not much, boys. Just chilling. Just fired up the old system and ready to grind some whitetail. Day was pretty good. First day after Easter long weekend was kind of shitty, but yeah, it's work. We're home now, so that's all what matters. How's your guys' day been? Appreciate you guys hopping in. Man, that's some pretty crazy news, man. I read the thing Cranky sent in the Discord before I went live, and they're adding quite a bit, dude. Like I'm pretty surprised. Like I thought it was just a weapon pack, and then I seen new great one, which of course I'm hyped about that. And then new fur variations for the fallow deer. So that gives us a reason to go grind fallow again. And then they're updating the moose racks, so that's something huge because we're gonna go grind moose soon. So that's something. So pretty big update. I got my first Rocky Mountain elk today. Yeah. JJ, you think the great one's gonna be a roe deer? You know, it's kind of interesting. I watched Scarecrow's video quick on it, and he shot a roe deer. So I found that interesting, right? Because he's one of their creators, like their partner creators, and he shot a roe deer right away. Like, as soon as his video started, he just blasted a roe deer, which, you know, could be a coincidence, but that's the first thing I noticed. I'm like, I kind of hope, honestly, it's a Roosevelt elk, but who knows? Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Haven't read it yet. I just got a piebald fallow when you said that, Law. That's sick. Yeah, I don't know really what the new variations are going to be. Like, there'll probably be like a rothistic or whatever they're called. I didn't know this, but fallow don't even have a leucistic, so probably leucistic will be added. Probably like a mosaic, because that seems like to be the new fur they're kind of adding for a lot of the animals is mosaic. So we'll see. But something too, like obviously they're adding the 50 cal, but they showcased this Berhanga Savannah a lot in that trailer. So they definitely are kind of hitting that the next map being Berhanga, I think, as well. Like a second Berhanga. Africa 2.0. Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. What's your guys' favorite thing about the upcoming and like that's fast too. Like, what was the date they said? April 14th? Like, that's like a week from today, no? Like, that's... And they said they're gonna reveal the great one this week, which would probably be Thursday if I had to guess. Because the patch notes come out Monday. The DLC releases Tuesday. They didn't really leave themselves so much time to kind of hype it off. Like, it's just... They're letting the content do the hype, which, honestly, I kind of like it that way. Like, a week from today is nuts. I think I read that right. Week from today. Appreciate the likes, guys. Yeah, April 14th. That's insane, dude. Multi-class weapon pack, it's called. What gun are you guys most excited about? If you've seen the guns. Which is kind of in the name. We're kind of getting like basically a new gun for each class. Like, which would be kind of cool. Like, if you're a new player, you can just buy literally this pack and you'll have DLC guns to hunt every animal, which is kind of cool. Cool little incentive to get it. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. Like, I wasn't even gonna grind tonight, but now I'm like really want to get this great one whitetail. Like, I would rather get him soon, be done with this grind, and then, you know, we can prepare to grind the new great one, because I wasn't expecting a new great one and within a week. Like, I was thinking like probably a great one in a few weeks, but 17 HMR, yeah, that gun does look sick. I think that's the one I'm most excited for too. Hurt shot it on the second shot. Welcome in, everybody. See, 17 HMR looks sick. How do you think they'll change the moose racks? Like, honestly, I really like the moose racks for like the most part, other than like, I hate the little spider racks that the level 2s get sometimes, and like little level 3s. I didn't really like those racks, but other than that, I actually kind of enjoyed the moose racks. So I'm surprised they're getting a change. Makes me hopeful though. They keep changing these older animals racks. I mean, the moose racks have been changed a few times now, but makes me hopeful that the whitetail one day are gonna get a rack change. Freaking heart just pounding. Yeah, 17 HMR will be sick. The 50 cal will be pretty cool. Shotgun doesn't really like interest me too much because I don't really use many shotguns. And kind of cool though, like it's multi-purpose, I guess. Must be getting close to 12,000 kills. Oh yeah, we're over. Nice buck there, first one. Closing in on 900 kills, guys. Didn't give an update at the start of the stream. We kind of just jumped right into it, but as of now, we are 889 kills in. We have 12 diamonds. Currently have 5 level 3s on the map. We've killed 3 trolls and 5 rares on the grind so far. All 5 rares have been piebalds. And I think they were all pretty well silvers and golds, obviously. We got 1 big gold at the start, and then I think our last one was a pretty nice gold as well. Oh, where did the blood of this stupid... Oh, there it is. Wonder if they are messing render for longer shots, seeing the new weapons are mainly for longer range. Yeah, like, you never know, like, sometimes, you know, it's 50-50, like, their trailers kind of show, like, little hints of stuff, but other times, like, we kind of think too much into it and really doesn't mean anything. I noticed, like, they utilized hunting towers a lot in that trailer, like hunting towers and blinds. I don't know if that was on purpose, but I don't know what that would mean. Maybe like because they've been broken a little bit, and they talked about in the patch update that they were fixing some things. I don't know. It's hard to speculate. One thing like I know a lot of people like to do is kind of, you know, analyze every little bit of the trailer and think, oh, well, this confirms this, and like, well, like rates, you know, I've already seen people saying new Africa map coming in June because the opening clip is the guy on Berhanga, and it was showcased in the trailer a little bit. Like, that's not a guarantee. Alright, 890. think the new great one is a deer variant, just what species I don't know. Yeah, so what, our last two great ones haven't been antlered species. So I'm thinking I'm on the board with that as well. I think it will be an antlered or horned species great one. I think JJ made a really good point. I think a leading pick would be roe deer. I think like if it was going to be an elk great one, they might have seen that. Maybe it is an elk great one, but I don't see it. I'm thinking more roe deer as well. I'd like an elk great one, but it really makes me think though, like this, like a whole update and how close it is to June as well, and the fact of releasing another great one now opposed to when they did the Game Feeder Pack 2 pack, when like you think they would kind of release a great one. I think it is probably a roe deer, and then we're probably getting Africa 2.0 because roe deer, obviously are not in Africa, so it makes sense why they would want to do, the great one now instead of just release it when the map comes out. Because usually that's what they do, right? Like they kind of center their great ones around the new map, so it gives people a reason to get the new map. I mean, I know they've done in the past, they've done base game animals that are on, base game maps that have animals coming on the new map. They'd make the great one, like they did that for the moose, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm thinking it's a roe deer, which like I won't be too crazily hyped if it's a roe deer. Again, depending on the variations. If the variations look really cool, then of course I'll be into it. But I don't even think I've killed a diamond roe deer, so it'd be a fun grind. I think it'd be a lighter class grind as well. If I think a good one. Now, like, pressure's kind of on to get this whitetail grind done. Because even if, like, say the great one's something stupid, like, I don't know, just throwing shit out, but say like a rabbit or something stupid that, like, we're not gonna grind. I do want to get back on the moose grind with the new racks now, so. And then fallow too, man, depending on how they knock these furs out, it gives us a reason to go back to fallow. Like, they open fallow completely right back up, and I was done with fallow, honestly. I had my little great one huddle, and I was happy with that. But now that they're adding, new rare furs, yeah, I'm more excited. Me personally, I'm more excited about the new animal content. I am like happy about the gun pack too. It's new guns. 17 HMR looks sick. Really like the flip up sights. That look dope. But yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. You totally go for a rabbit, great one. I mean, it is near Easter, so you never know. 10 fabled whitetail jackrabbit coming to you soon. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it is. I'm just really shocked. And they did this with the Game Feeder pack, where they did not release like a week in advance, like bang. And a part of me, I don't know if this is, obviously true, like obviously the trailer and stuff, but like the trailer wasn't too crazy. Like me or you could, get a few clips and make that trailer. Part of me thinks they've seen Way of the Hunter 2, and like a lot of the people kind of going over and playing that. Like I don't want to speculate or nothing, but like maybe this update was penciled in for further down the line, and they've seen how well way the Hunter 2's been doing, and they're just like, you know what, I gotta push this out to get people back on our game. Maybe, again, all speculation. The 22 12 gauge reminds me of the gun of my childhood. That's sick. What's up, Crank? Cranky, I don't know if you got my Discord message, but shit was weird. We haven't gone here in a really long time. I'm just gonna go look. No way, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Penguin, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, yeah, all good. I was just curious, because I don't know, I just seen that today, and I was like, honestly, just questioned. I'm like, what did I do? Oh! That's not very nice. Game crash. Nice. Wonder if they're fixing that bug where your game just crashes. How have you been though, Penguin? Did you hear about the new update, Penguin? There's an absolute ton of content coming, which is pretty sick. Man, we're having the same problem with the whitetail grind. Yeah, my whitetail grind's been weird, dude. I've been getting lots of diamonds and level 3s, rares. No great one yet. And now that there's a new great one coming out, they're updating the moose racks. Like, I'm really pushing to get this great one now. I don't even want to spot that deer. Last time I spotted the deer, the game crashed, so we're just gonna mosey on to the lake. Good, man. I'm glad you've been good, dude. Glad you've been good. Yeah, the new grind looks insane. Can you tell me why only my zones are only females? It's probably just a female only zone. I know 10 glitches, it's easy. Yeah, a lot of people know the 10 glitch. I don't do any glitches in the game. Are you thinking the new great one is an elk? I'm kind of on JJ's side here. I think it's probably going to be a roe deer. Scarecrow like started his video off by killing a roe deer, which I know, like, you know, they probably would keep that secret from Scarecrow as well, but I just thought it was kind of like an interesting little, you know, obviously he's a partner creator. So, and the update's coming out Tuesday, and they said within the week, like, we'll know what the great one is, I think. Like, I think they confirmed that they're going to reveal what the great one is beforehand. Like, it's not going to be like one where, you know, just grind whatever and someone will eventually find it. Like, it's going to be one where they, you know, tell us and show us all the furs. I would like it, Penguin, to be a great one elk. Like, if it was a great one elk, I don't care about the whitetail grind. Roe deer? Why roe deer? Because it is a base game map, right? Or, animal, sorry. They're on Hirschfelden. You know, they're small. They're kind of a smaller deer. So it kind of gives, you know, like a 243 kind of gun. Great one to grab for. I hope it's not a roe deer. Like, I'm not going to be too hyped if it's a roe deer. I'd rather be an elk for sure. Like, if it's a Roosevelt elk, we're grinding elk until we get a great one elk. I don't care if it takes me a million kills. Because the guns that are coming are low levels. The guns cover the name of the weapon pack is literally every class, a multi-class weapon pack. So there's literally like every class is covered in this weapon pack. It goes from 1 to 9. What can I call you? I don't know if you're referring to me or JJ. I call him just JJ. The guy with all letters in his name, I just call him JJ. Yeah. Eklund, what do you call the guy with the S profile? Call him JJ. Yeah, JJ, you can add me if you want. It's the same as my YouTube name, my PSN. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you tuning in. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Anybody that hasn't weighed in yet on the new update, let us know. Let us know what you think. What do you think the new great one's going to be? So far, we've had Roosevelt elk, or roe deer. I think a lot of people are probably thinking roe deer. So that just means your males, like if you're having trouble finding your males, you only find your female zones. Either your males are just not spawning in, which just try changing your, the time of the day, or main menuing and then loading back in. Or it means they've soloed up somewhere and you probably have a zone with like just 4 or 5 males, like pure bucks. Alright, man. Yeah, appreciate that. I'll accept it after the stream, and we'll definitely play sometime. Yeah. Yeah, grinding can be like, it's a lot of fun, but it definitely can be pain in the ass sometimes. But where's the 10 fabled at? Like, I want a freaking 10 fabled so bad now. That we know there's a freaking new great one coming. Like, buddy, you gotta spawn in soon here, Mr. Whitetail. Yes, grinding can be a pain in the ass 100%, dude. 100%. But it can be a lot of fun as well. A lot of fun as well. But I know we at least got one deer there. Kind of some crappy shooting, but thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. You guys have been killing it lately. It's been a lot of fun streaming. That's a nice level 2. That one doesn't look too bad either. That one's kind of actually got a nice rack for his estimate. Oh, I didn't reload my gun. No way. Nice, folded him. Even though our gun wasn't reloaded, we still got his ass. You know Xbox games... You know Xbox probably had the least variety of games to other consoles? Like, I think it's because, like, PlayStation adds, or lets a lot more indie games, like, in. But, one thing is, like, exclusives and stuff are kind of going away. Like, that's a dying breed. Like, you know, even Forza, like, that was a staple on Xbox for years. And I'm actually really excited to play the new one in May. I'll probably be streaming that a little bit. The new Forza when it comes out. Yeah. You know, both consoles have their advantages and disadvantages. PC's nice because you kind of get the best of both worlds, and it's, you know, multi-purpose. But you just take what you have and make the best of it, right? But I can play Call of the Wild though. Yeah, that's sick. Alright. Claim this buck. We have 3 bucks over here to claim. Why did I stop counting the episodes until? I just felt like it was a little almost too generic, you know? Like, it was cool, but like, let's be honest, you know, someone that clicks on, they're not really gonna care if it's episode 1000 or, you know, 100, because also too, like, every, you know, episode was just a stream that we were grinding. But we were always grinding, usually different animal. Like, we've done, since the channel started, we've done a moose grind, a fallow grind, moose grind, fallow grind, wolf grind, mule deer grind, and now whitetail. So this is our 5th grind. So it's, you know, it's not really like it is episode 30, because it's been episode 30 but of 5 different grinds. So I just thought, you know, this is a little cooler. Well, I was actually just saying that before you actually joined in, Penguin. So The new update obviously is adding the new furs. Depending on what they are and how good they look, we might be going back to do fallow. I won't be doing it like right away because you know there's so many other great ones we want to go for. I want to get this whitetail done. If we don't have the whitetail by the time the new great one gets released, we'll still go grind the new great one because by then we should be over 1,200 kills anyways. So it'd be like a nice time to go take a break. But yeah, there's definitely a reason to go grind fallow now. And that's, you know, it's funny because I was done grinding fallow. Had enough. I mean, not had enough, but I got everything I wanted, and that was just a huddle. I wanted to huddle for grade 1 fallow, and we did that. But now we got potentially new cool furs, and we'll see how good they look. And if they look really good, we'll probably end up going to grind fallow at some point. Still, you know, we're still missing a grade 1 fox, grade 1 pheasant, grade 1. I say grind wild hogs. I can't wait I am excited to grind pigs. I can't wait. Pigs and tar. I have them both set up. I have a pig grind set up on Tortosheen. I just haven't grinded yet. Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Haven't grinded on Tortosheen yet. And if I get 10 diamonds before a grade 1 in my grind and take a break, I'm at 12 right now, and I got a bunch of level 3s on my map. But I just want to get whitetail over with because once I get a grade 1 whitetail, like I'm not grinding whitetail for a while. I just wanted one more because our first ever grade 1, like my first ever grade 1 years ago, obviously, was the grade 1 whitetail. So I kind of want to get one. Might finally get a second one all these years later, and it be on the channel. Yeah, mule deer grind was fun. I can't wait to go back to them too. Like that's the thing. I want to grind, even though I got already a grade 1 muley and a grade 1 wolf. I'm not done with wolves or muleys. Like I've yet to get a diamond muley or a diamond wolf on those grinds. So I desperately want to go grind those grinds again as well. So we literally have a ton of stuff to go grind. And then moose. I want to complete the moose. The new racks. We'll see what the new racks look like, but obviously, you know, there's new potential to go get some big moose diamonds, and we still don't have all the rares, like that chromonalistic or whatever it is. I really want that fur. I'm still missing that fur, and there was, I think, one other moose fur I was missing. Reserves. Let me look. Moose. Yeah, so I got mosaic. Got piebald melanistic albino. So I'm missing the chromonalistic. And that fur looks sick. Like that's one of my favorite furs in the game right now. So we still need to get a, you know, a rare moose of that. And we still have 2 furs to get, 2 racks to get of the moose, so tons of grinding still to be done on the channel. It's kind of a little bit almost overwhelming how much we have to do, but we'll enjoy it. It gives us some content. It's crazy you never got a dime in the mule grind. Like so I spawned 2 level 5s, but penguins. So this is what happened. So I was obviously doing herd management for my mule deer grind. I spawned my first grade 1, or not my grade 1 muley, my first level 5 at like 70 kills, right? That's pretty average. So I spawned him at 70 kills, and then I didn't spawn my next level 5 until like 400 kills. So it was like literally 230 kills. Sorry, 330 kills without even seeing another level 5. And I'm like, something's wrong here because I'm not spawning any more 5s. I'm still doing herd management. I got tons of 2s. Well, I think I spawned my great one way earlier than 460 kills. I just didn't find him. Because he was in one of my exterior zones, so there's a possibility he was on my map for a minute. And I mean the lake he was at, I don't check often, if ever, so I could have been there easily for 200 kills. Which is wild to think about, because that means we would have had another 200 kill grind. But not whitetail. I've only had level 3 in my 600 kill grind right now. I only have 2 level 3s. Yeah, herd management's kind of OP for dimes. It's been working wonders on this map. I've been getting a lot of level 2 diamonds lately. How many kills did you have in your mule deer grind? I had 460. Yo, what's up, Miko? Welcome in, dude. Do you think you can help me get my first diamond whitetail? Yeah, I can help you. What do you play on though, Miko? Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Oh, you play on PC? That's unfortunate, dude. Honestly, I play on PlayStation, so we wouldn't be able, fortunately, to play. I wouldn't give you a diamond, but I'd come on your map and help you find one. But, I could just give you advice. That's all I can offer, fortunately. I don't play on PC. But if you're a new player, Miko, just leveling up, like I know it kind of sucks, everybody wants a diamond, but leveling up so you can see the score of animals and their score rating really helps. So then you know what the animals are and if they're diamond potential or not. Oh, you also play on PlayStation and Xbox, yeah, okay. That's a little different then. Yeah, well, Miko, if you want, buddy, you can add me on PlayStation. It's the same as my YouTube name. And I'll definitely like come on your map and help you find a diamond. I don't give trophies away. I like people, you know, getting on their maps and finding their own, but I would definitely come on your map with you and help you search for a diamond for you for sure. I'd definitely do that for you. Yeah, saved up 900 bucks for my PC though. That's good, man. Glad to hear. But if you do actually play Call of the Wild on PlayStation, then I'm down to help you, bro. Oh, look at this little sly guy. That's a huge estimate for that level 2. Diamond potential. I don't think he'll make it though. His rack's not too crazy. What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in. We're just talking about the new update, grinding some whitetail. Let us know in the comments, guys. What do you think the next great one's gonna be? Curious to know everybody's opinions. A lot of people have said potentially a Roosevelt elk or a roe deer. Guys, about the Roosevelt elk challenge or the giveaway. Would you guys would rather money, or would you rather if I give away the new DLC to whatever platform the person plays on? Because it literally comes out the day after the competition ends, so it'd be perfect. Yeah, Miko, I can't do it right now, buddy. I'm streaming right now, but after, I'm not gonna be streaming too late tonight, so I'll definitely have time after the stream to help you. But right now, I'm just trying to grind, get this great one whitetail. Alright, we're gonna leave that zone this time. I'll go over here. Yeah, no problem, man. I promise I will, but the fuck just snorted at me from down here. Come on, check this out quick. I might just been that other zone. Oh man, I hit him in the too far up. Oh, I hit the tree. I was too shaky on that one. On the Y. I'm doing this on Reventooli. And let me tell you, there is a ton of whitetail on Reventooli. Like, we're almost 1,000 kills in. And, we're still herd managing. We got a few threes, though. This guy's pretty crazy. This one's pretty big, though, too. Yeah, I got an absolute monster the other day, Penguin. I don't know if you were here, but remember when I got on that whitetail, it like glitched out and I jumped on its back? He ended up scoring 271. He was actually my biggest whitetail to date. 271, close to max. Absolute giant. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're just grinding some whitetail, talking about the new update. Curious to know what everyone thinks the new great one's going to be. It's kind of the thing I'm most excited for, but also the 17 HMR looks sick as well. Those are my two things I'm looking forward to. And I want to see what they do with the moose racks. Yeah, he was a giant. There's a giant. Oh look, it's right there. The new update. Multi-class weapon back. Oh, we didn't end up killing that one. Dang, we'll have to go back and grab him. I got one shooter here. What's over here? Few shooters here. Usually we don't have that many over there. Not usually. Kind of it, like, it depends. Like, if it's something like that I know, like, I'm gonna get regardless, then I'll pre-order it. Like, if it's a game that I really want, or a DLC that I really want, like, I don't even think you can pre-order DLCs. I think you just kind of wish list them. But if it's, like, one I really want, or something, like, I know I'm gonna get it anyways, then yeah, no point in waiting. But, if it's, like, something I'm on the fence for, I usually just wait for it to come out. See if it's any good, see what people are saying, see if my friends get it, or, you know, I'll wait. We did pretty good there. We got 4 deer. Yeah, we got 2 in this zone. Actually, I think we got 3. Like games, not stuff in general. Well, so like if you pre-order, it's kind of nice because there's a few reasons to pre-order. One is, you know, sometimes they come out with pre-order bonuses, which allow you to get some cool stuff in the game. And number 2 is, you know, you're kind of the day one hype. You get to see the hype of the game coming out. And you don't have to worry about, like, downloading the game after, right? Like, you know, if you pre-order it, you get the pre-download usually, like, a day before. So, as soon as the game goes live, like, you can be, like, one of the first people to play it. Where if you kind of waited, you know, you'd have to wait a few hours, depending on your internet speed or whatever. I'm the same way. Like, I don't really pre-order stuff, Penguin, but unless it's like a game that I absolutely know I'm just gonna play anyways, because then it's just the same price, whatever. But yeah, that's another reason. Yeah, you pre-download, so like say it goes live tonight at midnight, you'd be like bang, one of the first people on it. You'd be like the day one hype. One thing that'll piss me off if they made the 17 HMR better than the 22 Hornet, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Yo, what's up? I see the lights. How are you? Welcome in, bro. Yeah, the 2506 is gonna be cool. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If anyone's just joining us, feel free to let us know how you're feeling about the new DLC, what excites you. What do you think the great one's gonna be? I see the lights. What do you think the great one's gonna be? If you've seen anything about the new update. Do you think they will release a Call of the Wild 2 or continue updating this? Would be sad to see. Gotta start again in a new lodge or new game. I doubt it. They're so far into this game. The only thing I could see maybe is like if they port it over to PS5, but even then, like I think this game's just kind of stationary where it's at. I think they've dabbled in like, you know, the angler didn't go so well. There was some other stuff. I think if anything, if they were going to release like another hunting game, Expansive Worlds, they'd probably do something like the Hunter Classic. Like maybe make it super realistic. Not like Call of the Wild where it's kind of, you know, more arcadey. They'd probably make it like super realistic. But I don't think that would be the Call of the Wild 2. Like I think that would just be a different version of a hunting game. Because we can all agree Call of the Wild is, you know, as much as I love Call of the Wild, is definitely arcadey. We need an engine update and crossplay. My friends are on console. I'm playing. 100% agree with that. I see lights. They definitely. But I think it's something they said with their coding or something that it's almost from PC to console. It's almost impossible for them to make it crossplay. I forget what they said, but whatever they did with the coding of the game, I remember hearing them talk about it. They said like it just would be impossible to you know, because you have to have similar code to make it crossplay. I don't think they'd be able to. I think they've come out and straight up said that. Like I don't think they've denied console on console, but in my opinion, I think not that this game is peaked, but like I definitely think if they could have done crossplay, they probably would have done it by now. Yes, they should keep updating this game 100%. Sometimes they need to make a cross-platform. Yeah, again, I don't see it. I think they would have already done it if they could have. And devs have sworn the game is here, period. Yeah, 100%. I don't think it's gonna... I think there'll, you know, eventually finally be a last DLC, but I don't think that'll be anytime soon. Call of the Wild can be realistic if you want it to be. Yeah, I mean, it can be definitely more realistic, but it can't be... Not like, you know, a realistic hunting game at the end of the day. If animals have, you know, set drink times and stuff like that, it's not super realistic. A deer doesn't wake up in the morning and say, I'm, you know, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I'm gonna go drink. It might, but it might not. But I do love this game, 100%. That's not me trashing on this game. I'm just saying if they were to make another hunting game, I think it would be like basically a Hunter Classic 2. Has to do with mods not being on console. I think it's more just because like the coding. I think I remember hearing it was the coding. Because a lot of people don't remember, but like Hunter Call of the Wild was out for like a few months before it came to console. Like they had already released the tent DLC, which it's hard to believe tents weren't even originally in the game. Four-wheelers weren't originally in the game, and Medved was already on PC even before it got released on console, and then it took like 6-7 months for Medved to come to console. Oh, 100% grinding's not realistic. 100%. Bet you get something to drink as soon as you get up. I actually drank through the night. But wasn't being a smart ass, that was just me saying. Welcome back, Miko. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Please let us know your opinions on the DLC and what do you think the new great one's going to be. Curious to see what everybody's thinking. Think the new great one is going to be a saltwater crocodile? Oh no. Don't say that. That'd be sick, huh? I'd definitely go after a saltwater crocodile great one. Nope, it has been confirmed it's a deer. Oh, was it confirmed it was a deer? Already? They confirmed it was a deer? I didn't see that where it was confirmed it was a deer, which if it's a deer then it's 100 probably percent a road deer. I mean, I guess elk's in the deer family, but I don't know. I think if they said it was a deer, it's probably going to be a roe deer. Maybe an axis deer? That could be something. An axis deer great one would be cool. I'd hunt that. They said it was a deer species. Okay. Maybe blacktail? Could be blacktail. That'd be cool. But elk are in the deer family. It was a deer emoji. It could still be other things. I mean, I definitely think at this point we can all agree that it's probably a roe deer. Like, it's definitely the leading, I think, assumption. It seems between everybody is a roe deer. But could be something. Could be a blacktail. Could be an axis deer. Could be a rusa deer. I mean, unlikely, of course. But I'm curious to see what it is now. So, fortunately, no saltwater croc. Great one for cranky yet. Blacktail would be sick, but it'd be interesting because they're only on one map, so it'd kind of force everyone go back to Layton. Which they did feature Layton in the trailer as well. Which, I mean, I'm stretching now because Yukon was in the trailer. There was other maps in the trailer, but yeah, I seen that. But how did they post the emoji? Like, was it just like, did they say and then just like put the emoji at the end of whatever they were saying? Like, did they say there's a new great one coming to the game, deer emoji? Or was it just like, there's a new update, in the update they're adding this, new great one, new furs, and a deer emoji? Like, how was the deer emoji used? Because they just could be misleading too. Not saying they are, but... Yo, what's up, Castro? How are you, bro? Someone asked, and they replied with a deer. I have a long shot question. Well, fire from the hip, bro. Let's see what you got. Someone asked for a hint. They responded with an emoji. Okay. See, now there's context, so that makes me think it's a deer. Rick, you guys are ruthless. Here's Cranky now. Someone asked if we get a hint. You guys are so informative. I love it. I'm fairly new and was wondering if you could help me take me on a diamond hunt to get one. Oh, Castro, what do you play on? If you play on PlayStation, I'd definitely help you. I'm gonna be 1000% honest though, I don't share what I got on my maps, but I would come on your map, walk around your map with you, and help you find a diamond. I'd do that. But depends again what you play on. Unfortunately, we just talked about this. We all wish Call of the Wild was cross-platform, but fortunately it is not. But even if you do play on something else, I could still help you, give you some tips. I'm on PC. That's sad that you. Anyway, man, appreciate it. Oh, no problem, dude. Thanks for stopping in. I can definitely still help you. I can give you tips. Just kind of tell me, like, what maps do you have and what, like, what kind of diamond are you looking for? Just any diamond? Pacific diamond? Does anyone know in the live what Tiger's drink time is? Somebody will help you. One of the informative crew members will sure let you know. I'm just waiting for like 4 replies to come at the same time. Oh, we got a floater. Shit. 5:30 a.m. You missed when 40 people were watching? The fall off, eh? Nah, man, it's a grind. Like, it's literally, I'm grinding on YouTube and I'm grinding on the game. You know, it doesn't always happen. And I haven't had many 40 people streams. I've only had 2 that have seeded 40. And like the one was like literally 42 and then it went down, and then the other one was well over 40, but I've only had ever 2 streams go over 40. But like that doesn't really mean too much, right? It's, to me, viewers, you know, I'd rather have 5 cool guys in here chatting with me, talking about the game, shooting the shit, having a good time, than 20 people just sitting in here watching, right? Like, viewership doesn't mean anything to me. Has Chopper stopped back in? Chopper 2 and 1? No, he hasn't been in a long time. He, the one day I joined his live, and he said that he was in my live, but just didn't say anything, like he was lurking for a bit. But, he hasn't, like, said what's up in chat or nothing for a little bit. But I'm pretty sure he still watches once in a while. I think he's just, you know, letting me do my own thing, which is cool. Because you gotta remember, too, like, a guy like that, obviously, you know, very popular within the hunting community and stuff. If he joins the live and says something, everyone's gonna kind of, you know, cower to what he's doing. ain't gonna ask, you know, what's going on with him and stuff like that. So he's probably, you know, he's probably just letting me fly. Let me fly like a butterfly. I don't know, that was weird. Technically 04 to 07 bug if you want to actually see without night vision. Yeah, Cranky will always let you know. I don't know if you're still here, Miko, but he might have just got that information and ran. Had another Call to Wild content creator come through here a few days ago. He wasn't as big as Chopper, but I forget his name now. He had about, I think, 12,000 subs or something. Trying to remember his name. Yeah, like I noticed, like Chopper, he'll usually talk like when there's only a couple people, but no, he gave me a lot of motivation, dude, when he came into my stream, and it's just nice to know you're being recognized, and we all love that, right? We all have a little bit of recognition. Oh, you're still here, what's up? That's awesome, Miko. Oh, there's a nice whole whitetail. I have this steak and dumb loose tooth and it won't come out. I'm super annoyed. Yeah, that sucks. It's been, I'm not even gonna lie, it's been probably 10 years, no, more than that. Yeah, he's got 4,000. He was somebody else. I'll look on one of my streams right now. I forget what stream it was. I think it was this one. It could have been the one I shot my mule deer in, I think. He just did a huge collab with all the creators. It was that creator that let everyone shoot like the great ones. I forget what his name was, but he let like he let Lady Legend have a great one, he let Chopper have a great one, he let Scarecrow have a great one. What was his name? It was that guy. He was the one that rolled through. $254, really close to diamond. Trying to think of his name now. I could search him up now that I remember what his. Thanks for the likes, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Let me look his name up. If I just go call the audio, it'll probably come up. But he was super nice. He just stopped in, said what's up. Let me see here. Just did a massive collab with everybody. Let me look here. The Hunt Professor. That's who it was. The Hunt Professor. Yo, thanks for the subs, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, it was the Hunt Professor. That was it, Cranky. Yep. It was him. He stopped in. That meant a lot, too. Yo, we just hit a 210 subs? What? Yo, you guys are insane. Thanks, guys, for the subs. Seriously. The likes, too. Oh, hello. Oh, we got another level 3. Let's go. Another level 3, guys. That's a good sign. What's this little guy? He's a one trivial. Yeah, that's it. He stopped in. He did a really cool idea. He did, like, he spawned every great one in the game, and then he gave, like, all the big content creators, like, I think he gave, like, Squidster. No, I don't know if Squidster was in it. Let me look here. I'll tell you who was in it. Let me get a stand here. I need to buy some more bullets soon. We're getting down. That's that new level 3. Let's go. So the collab he did, he literally spawned. Great one for all the content creators, which is super sick. He gave him to Big Wonder, Scarecrow, Chopper, Dunnels, J-Biz Hunt, Slady Legend, and there was a few others too. So it was pretty sick, dude. Like that's a cool thing to do. Yeah, Squidster wasn't in it, Flinter wasn't in it, Ender wasn't in it. So there was like a few, but obviously you only have 11 great ones, so you can't do everybody, but and like, who knows, he might have reached out to them and maybe they just, you know, were busy or something, like stuff that goes on. But I thought it was cool. It was a cool video, and he stopped in and said hi, so. Folded. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Let us know what you think the new great one's gonna be. Thank you guys for the subs, the likes. It's all so greatly appreciated. Man, it's hard to believe we've almost, so I used to, like, this is going way back. Here's a little walk down memory lane. When I first started YouTube was years ago. I uploaded like Call of Duty videos on Black Ops 2. Is a piebald whitetail rare if it's a male? It's rare if it's a female as well. It's just, you know, males are kind of more sought after because they're bigger, but yeah, piebald is definitely rare. I think the only species that has a piebald variation that isn't rare is a mallard. But anyway, so I did Call of Duty videos for years. Gained like, I think it was like 160 subs. I was actually at 160. And then I stopped posting, delete all my videos just because I stopped recording, didn't have time. And this is like back in high school days. So I went down to like 100, I think 20 subs or something. So the fact that, you know, now we have 200 is crazy. So like even the first video, which is just over a month ago, posted on February 16th, well, I guess almost 2 months. We had 144. You guys are just beauties, man. The only non-piebald, rare piebald is a mallard. Yeah, I thought so. A few big males here. Any 10 fableds? Cranky, I don't know if you said what you think the next great one's gonna be. Penguin, that is so relatable. I remember the first time I killed a piebald mallard, I was hyped. Just to find out it's not even rare. Can you help me kill my great one? I don't know how. If you're on PlayStation, or yeah, you said you're on PlayStation. All you gotta do, bro, is just make sure you hit the vitals. Honestly, I'm not a good person to learn from to hit vitals. You ever watch me grind? Oh no. What the? Folded. There was 3. So we're up to 918. But update the counter. I'll do it after this rotation. No, you're good, Miko. Don't worry, bro. I know I'm not against people that play the game that way. It's just I've had a lot of like breaks on this game. Like I've had this game since it first came out on console. It was only out a week when I got it. So I was looking for. I just smoked that tree. See, that's why I shouldn't be. You see that right there? That's why I don't give advice. I'm still learning. I just smoked a tree branch. That was crazy. Learn, teach to pass, harvest check, otherwise a great one will be ruined. 100%. So what I was gonna say is, like, I've played this game off and on for a lot. What I find fun, and which is fun for me, is just getting my own trophies. Like when I work towards them myself, when I find them, when I grind for them, whatever, like that's where I get my most enjoyment. So that's just what I tend to, right? But if you have buddies that give you trophies or you know all that other stuff, like I'm not against that. It's just that I don't play that way. Like that way is not enjoyable for me. 100%. 100%. Grind burnout is a real thing. And honestly, I wasn't gonna stream tonight, but I desperately want to get this whitetail great one so we can start grinding for something else. Yeah, this game, it's a pain, dude. We've all kind of had some crappy moments. I know I was pretty pissed, man. I was so excited. Like, I've been lucky with the great ones, 100%, but I've yet to get a super rare. And that's one thing. Like, I've killed over 12,000 animals. You guys have seen my fallow grind, like, insanely herd managed at diamond every like 12 kills to 10 kills, and I've yet to get a super rare. But it gives me that reason to still play the game. Still, there's one thing to chase, if that makes any sense. I desperately want to get my Grey One Whitetail, and I'm so done with them. Yeah, but you're about to say Grey One, trust me. I meant to say Grey One. I hope you're right. But like I put in a lot of time doing this as well. I'm not saying that, not everybody does, but these do take time. These trophies do take time. And their luck is, we talk about herd management, helping and stuff like that, but luck is also needs to be on your side as well. Like Lady Legend, I think she's on like a 12,000 kill grind without her A1. Like that's insane. Like that's how many kills I have in the game, period. And I've gotten 14 great ones within 12,000 kills. And there's someone that has gone 12,000 kills without getting one. So it kind of shows you that, yes, we can all talk about the effects of herd management, but there's definitely a little bit of flukiness in there too. So don't give up. That's all I'm going to say. If you're starting to burn out, definitely take a break, because you don't want to get to the point where you grind too much and then you just never play the game again. Because I've done that too. The wild boar grind is tough for a lot of people. I've seen that. But I was excited to grind boar. I really am. Because I really want like a scorched, like their fur is really nice. I like the boar furs. So 3 level 2s here this time, that's kind of weird. Thought I hit him a little bit better, but I guess not. Oh, I hate when they do that start and stop. Oh, you meant... Oh, I'm out of... Yes, brakes are very needed. Did I get that first one? Holy crap. I don't even know if I got that first one, guys. Brakes are very much needed. I've done and not played for 6 months. Another game, by the way. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, that's one thing I don't think a lot of people realize. Like, they see me grind and they're like, oh, dude, like, this guy's grinding. And then, like, when he's not streaming, he probably grinds and all this. I only grind on stream. I haven't killed an animal that's contributed to a grind on stream in almost 2 months since I started streaming. It's been a rule of mine. Like, even when I traveled away for work for 2 weeks and I brought my PlayStation with me just to have, you know, like my Netflix and whatnot on the TV, I still didn't grind. Cause I do it on stream. Like, that's my thing. So when I'm not streaming, I'm usually not playing this game, which is most of the time. And I haven't played another game in a long time. I play a little bit of Car Mechanic Simulator, but that's it. Which I think in the future we might expand the channel to some other games, but for now it's Call of the Wild, baby. How far did these whitetail run? Damn. Thanks guys for tuning in, much appreciated. Appreciate everybody taking their time out of their day to be here. We're just chilling, grinding some whitetail. Maybe get a great one today, we'll see. Oh, I haven't been here in a minute. I want to see what's here. I have something sorry. I hope sometime you spawn a great one while I'm here. Yeah, you haven't been in, like, you're not in a ton, but, which obviously I understand, like, life comes first. I'm a firm believer in that. But, I mean, what's happened 4 times now? Which I'm actually curious how much time I've streamed. It's been a lot. Like yesterday was live for 6 hours. Day before that I was live for 4. Day before that I was live for another 4. Well, it was 3 days before that. 4. Then an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, 4 hours the day we spawned the muley. The longest live stream ever was that stream we... What the... Yo, that's a massive level 4. Damn. What time is it? Did I not go change the time? Yo, I thought I did a time reset. I don't even know if I'm... Part of it is that I only play for an hour time because of get bored. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think Cranky's been here for the most. He's been here for at least 3 of them. I don't know if he was here for my fallow deer or not, but I know he was here for my first grade when I spawned for my bear. When I spawned my wolf, it was just literally me and him talking back and forth in chat. And then the mule deer, he was here. So if Cranky's in the live stream, usually I got a pretty good chance. My buddy Primal, he's not very active, but he caught me when I spawned my fallow deer. A few people were in when I spawned my moose. I had like 7 or 8 people watching, but I forget who they all were now. But that one was really surprising. Like I was probably shocked about that one more than anything. The fallow deer too kind of hit me because like I was leaving that day. The devs have even hinted that the haggis on Scotland won't spawn unless you have an active on the map for 2 hours. Really? I didn't know that. The haggis. The wild haggis. I wonder if they'll do that again. Add like something like the haggis into the game. I mean, it went pretty well. People were definitely talking about it for a while. That was shitty. I struggle with his zone sometimes. With the foul, I saw you shoot it, just not spawn it. Yeah. That one was crazy too. They've all been crazy. Like, that's the fun part about it. Like, I'm glad I didn't. The only really great one that I spawned that I didn't care too much for was when I spawned my third great one, or my fourth great one moose. I wasn't really surprised. Like, when I spawned my whitetail, I was like, couldn't believe it. Literally had to wait a few days to shoot it, so I was so excited. When I spawned my red deer, I was pretty hyped. When I spawned my first moose, I couldn't believe it as well. And my second moose, I was really happy because it was 2,300 kills. I'm like, finally! And I instantly knew because, like, it was one of the spots where the moose were on the ice. And they were, like, out in the open. As soon as I fast traveled to the tent and got out, like, I literally see this thing that's, like, got this wicked looking fur on it, speckled. I'm like, oh, that's definitely a great one. So I knew that one even before I spotted it. And then fourth moose I was pretty excited for. My third moose, sorry, was pretty hyped for because that was the same day, only 100 kills. My fourth moose, I didn't care. I was literally like, oh, there's an oak fir with a spider rack. I'm like, another spider rack? That's my third spider rack and 4 great one moose. I was pissed. But anyways. Yo, thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Got that one. Folded that one. I'd like to get one more if I can. Oh shit, I thought I killed a doe there for a minute. So you guys been watching, you know I do that a lot. Oh, way too early on that one. Caught him on that one, but I think a little too early again. Two more kills out of the old tally counter. Alright, here's the second one we got. That looks like we got the third, eh? It's the blood. There's a little bit of hunting pressure over here. That him right there? It is. So yeah, we're up to 927. Curious to see where I shot this guy. Must have got him in the spot. Oh no, that's a... Is that him? Yeah, that's him. What did it say? Looked like it was a different one for a minute. Huh. No respawns here. It's weird. What's going on, guys? Appreciate everybody tuning in. I have no idea how many people are in the stream right now. If anybody is, it went up to like 7 people and then back down to 2, so. We just died all of a sudden. Chat just died. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Alright, we're up to 928 kills. There's a chunk of water, that was good. Alright. just running around the lake trying to get this whitetail. It's all over here. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate everybody taking their time out of today. If you have any questions about the DLC maybe today, anything you want to know, what's maybe being added or whatever, we can tell you. Or if you have any questions, maybe tell us what you think the great one's going to be. Or just talking about the DLC today and grind some whitetail, baby. That's what we're doing. Oh. Check my email here. A midday run to the another good level 2 spawned in there. On level 1. I'm gonna walk over to this zone this time. Always got bad wind when I walk over here, but yo, Crank, you here? Craigie, you still here? I just waddle into this little whitetail oasis here. Oh, got that one. I can't kill that third one then. That second was a little low. There we're at. I'm now wondering if that corrupted data warning everyone has been getting, then it's self-correct and most likely a server data change. Yeah, maybe. You could be onto something there. Cranky, I was gonna ask you though, what's your thoughts? You're the ballistic expert. What's your thoughts on the new guns? Do you think they'll trump like the kind of current reigning guns in those classes? And out of all the new guns, what gun do you think will be the best? And if you don't want to type it all out, just let me know. I can, if you're not busy either, I can VC ya. but it's completely up to you. Because I'd love to know your intake. Like, you're the gun guy. I'm not really excited for the guns because I'm kind of just shoot, right? I don't really care what I'm shooting as long as it works. Let me know if you're busy or not. And if you're not, I'll just, I'll VC you. The hiccups. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Oh, 10 Fabled hiding behind that hill, maybe? Imagine. Right, this could be a little bit of a challenge. I kind of want to hit that 262 one first, but... Do I have... Yeah, the 22. Never mind, look at this. Do the old... Pop. Get him to spin his head right around, baby, right around. I'll just give her a sec here. Got him. Oh, I hit him in the gut, but he probably won't be diming that one. That one's croaked. One in her for good measure. See if we see any giants running out of here. One level 3 is a good one. Other than that, though, one trivial looks pretty promising. Alright, Crank, I'll call you here in just a sec. Or actually, I'll get you right now. Yeah, I got lots of time in the rotation anyways. Ooh. Back just popping, it felt good. Oh. Alright.
Alright, yes, sir.
Alright, mister. So give us the rundown on the new guns. What's your thoughts on them? And, as a guy that, you know, you're into obviously the ballistics of the game, do you think they'll trump kind of the current guns that reign supreme in those classes? And do you think they'll make much of an impact?
To be honest, from what I've already seen, yes, one of them is basically going to all but replace one that a lot of us already like. The Frost 257. I have a feeling the new 25-06 is going to replace it, considering it's coming out as a legitimate class 2 to 7, which is exactly what everybody's been saying the Frost 257 hits like since it came out. That it hits above class. And the 257 is technically basically like 25-06.
What's your thoughts on the 500?
I thought it was funny that that was the 500 that they chose, considering there was a video put out by another gun content creator about that specific caliber. And it just so happens that he plays this game. But the cute part with him though is he plays it with his son, and it's mostly his son playing it, and he's just there commentating.
I think I might have killed the diamond. I think I might have
And
shot.
his son's actually pretty good.
I think I might have killed my big diamond whitetail. Yeah, I did. By accident. That's not.
Yeah, the 500 Jeffrey was actually a gun that he recently put a video out about. He went into his little favorite gun shop and was looking for something on the shelf that was out of the ordinary and strange. Just so happened to have one gun and one box of ammunition.
Huh.
So he picked it up.
Damn it, we did kill our level 3. Oh, we killed our big
And
level 3. Sorry.
It is one of the African cartridges.
Oh, he didn't score too high. 259 for this whitetail. Fortunately, we did shoot one of our level 3s guys. We got so lucky. We hit him in the liver. So it's liver stomach, so it still counted as vitals. But yeah, he only scored 259. So I mean, even though he was a level 3 and he had a lot of mass, his rack didn't score that high. Damn. Whoops.
Our diamond red deer was like that the other day. It had a wimpy rack with almost no tines on it, but it was still a diamond.
Huh.
Kind of interesting how some of the tines on that angle outward.
Yeah, like I thought that rack was like in the girth on his antlers. I thought he was gonna be like at least at 260 plus. A little surprising, but I mean, at least he didn't kill one of our big ones. I don't know how I messed that up. I should have paid more attention, but it happens. Oh, yeah, I did get one more whitetail, so we got 4. Welcome in, everybody.
And as far as the 22 12 gauge over under, yeah, that definitely reminds me of the gun that I used to hunt with when I was growing up, because my dad handed me, it was a 22 20 gauge.
Huh.
Remington over under.
That's pretty dope.
And apparently that one is supposed to be basically a gun that effectively shoots 1 through 8.
Huh.
12 gauge shoots 1 through 8 anyway. The only thing is it's adding a 22 rifle to it, or 22 mag. I believe it was 22 mag. I mean, either way, whether it was a 22 long rifle or 22 mag better, but even if it was just a 22 long rifle over a 12 gauge under, that's acceptable too. How do you like the new class ratings on the weapons?
Found them interesting.
500 Jeffrey, 8.9. 25-06 is a 2 to 7. You know, extending range a little bit more than most rifles get. Now the 17 HMR. Yeah, that's one that it's going to be interesting. It is supposed to be a pretty flat shooting round. I used to have one in real life. I enjoyed that. Ammunition wasn't exactly cheap, but it was fun to shoot.
Kill the dough, guys. Oh, we hit 2 million.
A lot of people don't know that the 17 HMR is actually smaller than a BB.
Really?
Yep. A BB would actually get stuck in the barrel of an HMR. Like jammed. Because a BB is 0.177. 17 HMR is 0.172.
Huh.
And with your steel and copper BBs, that's just enough extra metal that it's not going to go anywhere. You might be lucky and not get a chamber explosion if you jammed a 177 lead pellet in the barrel. It might actually, go somewhere because it's soft.
Uh-huh. That's sick.
But I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, that's... Seems like you're kind of fighting with fire there. I can't...
Well, there are people that have taken the those 22 penetrator pellets. They've taken them, jammed them inside a 22 rifle, and then put one of the 22 ram sets behind it, and swore up and down that it shot faster than a 22 Magnum.
Really? They kind of just like...
And you don't have to have, firearm anything to go purchase the ram sets.
I can't believe it's just like they kind of dropped this on us. Like, that's literally a week from today.
Right?
Which they did that with the feeders too. It was like a week, bang, feeders out.
Well, Way of the Hunter 2 did just drop, and it's been tearing them up. When this community has been saying for years that there's upgrades that they can and would have been making all along, and probably have started implementing quietly, that would make the game better and improve it little by little. They could have already just been doing it, and they hadn't been long. Now they have to. Got a new kid on the block.
Yeah.
It was an old kid, but it's a new kid that he went away, grew up a little bit, and came back.
Yeah, it's a stepbrother, the new kid.
Yeah.
But I think they can coexist easily. They target.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not sold on like the whole early access thing. Like I'm not buying a game to play it in early access. Like if I buy a game, it's complete. It's just the way I am.
And that is the exact attitude and mentality that Sony has, and that's why we don't get early access and stuff like that with this game. Because they want the finished final product.
Mm-hmm. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're just talking a little bit about DLCs, what we think. If anybody wants to weigh in their opinions on the new upcoming DLC, if you haven't seen it, the new weapon pack coming out for Hunter Call of the Wild, or if you guys want to maybe guess what great one, let us know what great one you think it's going to be. Curious to see that. Hear that, I should say.
Now, touching on that subject, because you did ask me about that earlier. What I have noticed on some of the videos is, right along with a few other people that they've mentioned noticing this, and I've noticed it from playing the game and from watching their videos. A bunch of the deer species that have slowly been improving visually. Like when Tourniquet came out, all of a sudden, as soon as I went to Scotland and I shot my first roe deer, you know how they are, you can't help but that be one of your first things to shoot as soon as you spawn in, because most places that have roe deer, they're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the first time I shot one, and I looked at it at the harvest screen, and I noticed how much more realistic and like bushy and fluffy the fur looked around the chest. And then I turned around and I went to Sunder Baton, and I happened to shoot a tar. And noticed the same thing when I got one of the special straw variations of the tar. It made it look extremely fuzzy and fluffy. And I just suddenly noticed that, and I wonder how many other species in the game have these little visual tweaks. And the only thing I'm waiting to see that's still the one of them that still has a semi-fakish kind of look to it is the very cartoon stick bark-like antlers that are on the axis deer.
So you're thinking it might be an axis deer?
That might be one of the next ones that gets an improvement. I don't know about it being a great one. Great one's going to be something that they've already gotten a little bit of the modern rework done to it. Unless it's an old species that they're completely reworking and everybody's just bouncing around that species. Because the other species that somebody has actually brought up that looks like it's had a little bit of tweaking done to it, you'll be excited to hear this one. Whitetail.
I haven't noticed any.
There wasn't really any major visual, but apparently the one model that they were looking at, the chest and neck looked full.
I know. Moose are my favorite animal to hunt in this game, so like I'm definitely kind of hyped about hunting the new moose racks. But that being said, I was really surprised they maybe didn't do whitetail. Like, I think the moose, again, happy for the moose. Like, they're my favorite to hunt. Can't wait to see what the new racks look like. But like, I think the moose racks are in a lot better state than the whitetail racks. Like the whitetail racks, man, they look at this one. It looks like he has two sticks poking out of his head. Like, that's, it's
Yeah,
not.
we discussed that the other day. The whole stick racks.
So moose. That's sick. I'm glad for fallow deer fur types too. It gives a, everyone kind of stopped grinding fallow because they're just kind of got lost in the shuffle and everyone already had a bunch, but now it's a reason, which is kind of cool how they're doing that because they did that with the moose, they did that with the mule deer, now they're doing that with the fallow. I just want to see some whitetail love, and that's this is coming from a guy that primarily grinds moose. That's my number one great one. But I just didn't think they needed it. I didn't think like it was definitely maybe something down the line, but I was pretty happy with the moose racks. The only really moose rack I didn't like was the weird stick one.
One that looks like a weird stick whitetail rack,
Yeah, like that was really the only one I
but it's
didn't
jammed on a
like.
moose head.
Yeah, that's really the only one I didn't like because I've never seen a bull moose in my life with a rack like that.
That hadn't been hit by an 18-wheeler first,
Yeah, right. Like that hadn't had a beaver chewing on his antlers for a month.
because he was passed out from being hit by an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, 100%. So I just gotta go to the bathroom. Be back, guys, in a few minutes. Just take a little break. Cranky, feel free to talk to the people, but I will mute up. Alright, I'm back. That was crazy.
All right.
Alright. Let's see what we can spawn here. This will probably be my final rotation, depending on how long it goes. And I'm gonna get off a little earlier tonight. A good night's sleep. Last night I slept like shit. Went to bed around, well, I got off done streaming around 10. So like not even that late. And then
Right.
by the time I'd already showered earlier in the day, so like I was good for shower. Like I showered before the live stream, so I was good for that. Brushed my teeth, didn't even eat, nothing. Went straight, laid right in bed, watched a show until 11 o'clock, and turned off the TV, went to go to bed, and I could not go to bed for the life of me. I couldn't turn my brain off. I'd be sitting there and be like, oh, did I turn my alarms on for tomorrow morning? And then I'd, think about like an email that I had to send today, and just a bunch of crap, man. I was up until 3 a.m. just laying in bed. It was awful.
I hate doing that.
It was awful. So I got literally 3 hours of sleep last night. I just had a nap. That's pretty well what I did. Oh shit. Only I can miss a whitetail that's standing still. we're now 939 kills into the grind, guys. We're getting there, closing up on 1,000. Don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll probably take the break tomorrow, but I'll definitely be back for like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, probably all them days. So should be over 1,000 here soon. I definitely think we can get to like. Oh, so 100. Probably get to like, I want to say 250 kills before the new great one comes out. So we probably get to like at least 1,200. I think 1,200 is a good estimate to get to on the whitetail grind, if you know it goes that long. And then when the new great one comes out, we'll definitely switch over to that just for a bit. Like I honestly had no idea new great one was coming out. So things will shift over to that when it's released next Tuesday.
That being some kind of deer, that's the only question is what.
Definitely, I would say probably the leading one right now would probably be a roe deer, because you're on a base game map animal.
Yep.
It's a newer, you know, like we don't really have too many smaller animal other than like obviously the fox and the pheasant. There's not really any smaller class animals. That's a class that are very versatile. I mean, you can grind, even if you have no DLC, you can grind right off the start with the 243. So I have a feeling that that's what it is. I'd say like number 2 would be maybe the Roosevelt elk. I'd put in number 2, and number 3 a black-tailed deer, and then after that maybe axis. But if it is a deer species, because like again too, you never know, right? Like maybe they're just
Well, deer on base map. I don't think Axis is on base map.
no, it's not. But they've done great ones before that haven't been on base map, like the wolf. Mule deer.
True.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. It's grinding some whitetail. We're getting closer to the 1,000 kills. First whitetail grind was, I want to say, roughly 1,200 kills. So we're getting close to that mark. We've had some pretty lucky grinds. It's pretty crazy to think that our last 2 grinds were combined not even as long as this one. It sometimes makes me wonder why I'm even doing it, but I want that second I want that second 10 fabled whitetail. And then obviously this other
Yeah,
new.
and what if your whitetail great one is sitting on another map?
I doubt it. I haven't killed a whitetail on a different map for a long time.
New England and Mississippi.
Yeah, I haven't been on one of those maps in forever. Like, I'm talking my personal New England and my personal Mississippi, it's been years. I guess there always is that possibility.
Although technically you can spawn it on every map that has them
Mm-hmm.
individually.
Yeah. A10 fabled.
Whitetail grind and whitetail 2. Whitetail 2 could be on a different map. Whitetail with a change of scenery.
Yeah. I'm way too far invested in this one now.
That's why you wouldn't tear it down. You basically just pin you on a different map.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm freaking hungry. I hate the feeling of like I don't eat a ton. Like I'm a pretty conservative eater. And like when I don't get hungry often. Like I usually just like eat out of spite, if that sounds like I don't get food cravings, but like everyone does. So like once in a while, you know, you get that just like that empty, like super empty stomach feeling where you just could eat literally anything. Dude, that's the level of hunger I'm on right now. But the thing is, I got like nothing worth my time in my fridge or my freezer. I mean, I got food in there, but nothing worth my time. You know what I mean? Like, that makes any sense? My stomach's growling. That's crazy. No, I'm gonna cook some like chicken or something.
So are you a person that the ancestors speak to when you're in the kitchen or not?
No.
Oh.
You?
Kinda.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like actually?
Well, no, not like actually. It's figurative,
Oh.
figure of speech. You
Okay.
know,
I got
you're
you.
you're cooking something, and it's the voice in the back of your head that tells you that's enough of that. Put something else.
Oh yeah, I'd say yeah then. A little Chef Boy Hardy. I'm really good at cooking meat. It's like the only thing I can really cook. Like I don't know what it is, but like I've mastered the ability. Obviously, just growing up in a kind of country home, like my dad, you know, I'm going to get another beer, so flip the burgers. You know what I mean? So I have a really good. Just I can look like I don't even have to feel the meat, nothing. Like I can just tell by the look of meat, even if it's seared and stuff, how long it's been cooked. But other than that, no, I can't really cook shit. And don't ask me to bake anything. I can't really bake anything either. I just
I'm not really a baker. My
or
kids wonder how in the hell I can go into the kitchen, look in the spice cabinet, pull out about 10 bottles of herbs and spices. You could hand me 3 different things that all need to be seasoned differently. And all 3 will be, according to them, seasoned perfectly. And they don't know how I do it. But it's like I could literally sit there and go through the cabinet. And now I do it more just by memory.
mm-hmm.
But when I was younger, I could literally sit there and grab each bottle, sniff them, and then determine whether or not it would smell or taste good combined with something else with what a main thing is going on. And as I grew up and cooked more, I learned to do that more and more. to the point that my oldest daughter will actually call me up and ask, Dad, I'm cooking this. These are the seasonings that I have available in the cabinet. What should I put on it?
That's sick. I like spices too, but I have like a very, like we were talking about this yesterday, but I have like a low tolerance to like super spice, but like I do like a little bit of spice. So like, and I find like I cross out, like, you know, sometimes you do too much, like you almost give the steak a little too much flavor. Yo, Ever, what's up, buddy? I'm pretty good, man. Can't complain. Just grinding some whitetail. Trying to get this great one. Chilling with Cranky. Talking about food, which is not really helping me right now get over my hunger, but life's good, man. Thanks for the like. Appreciate it. How are you? Nice. Absolutely.
You know, it actually goes with a over-seasoned steak,
What's that?
vegetables, or a plain baked potato.
Oh, I love me a baked potato. I'm hungry and I'm doing great. Yeah, me too, bro. I could eat the rear end of a horse. I am so freaking hungry. What's that doe doing? Oh, it's a part of the athletic gymnastics club of whatever this the Remine Pond area. So it's just practicing for its upcoming Olympic event. I don't know. They do that all the time. It breaks them. I could eat the whole horse. Yeah, you joined at the wrong time. We just started talking about food and spices and steak and cooking, and there's a good chance the girl's getting fired up after the stream.
I need to get me a new grill. Mine started falling apart. I cooked it to death.
Yeah, man, needs a good grill. That's the key to happiness right there.
I have smoked too many ducks, hams, and pulled pork.
Oh, pulled pork. Oh, you just gave me shivers, dude. That's that's how hungry I am right now. I'm fired up the grill now. Ever's going cooking now.
I just made some ribs tonight.
Uh,
First time in a while.
yeah, venison burgers slap. Slap right
Closest
now.
thing I can get to that is going to my grocery store and picking up bison meat.
I killed a absolutely beautiful doe. Like, that doe was big. It was like 180-pound doe, which is huge. That's field dressed. 180 pounds. So she was over 200 probably with all her weight. I got some back straps in the fridge right now. In the freezer, sorry. Which that's the only problem. I'd have to unthaw them, so. But, oh man. You got me craving deer meat now. There's a chance I'm
Last thing I had that was venison other than ground was venison cube steak.
There's a chance them venison burger or venison back straps are getting put in the fridge tonight for tomorrow. You know what I've been craving too? It's a good venison stew, dude. Oh, you can venison with some like chives and other stuff. Can it for just a few weeks in a very cold environment. Dude, beef broth, potatoes, like them little tiny bite-sized potatoes, carrots, broccoli, some peppers. Oh, buddy. Whew. Venison stew on a cold day. So good. In a slow crock pot.
Moose would go in really good.
Slow crock pot cook for just a few hours. Wow, dude, that's insane. Dough was like 110. It mostly definitely tastes good. Heck yeah, fire up the grill and put the ball game on. TV, my goodness. Right? Oh, you guys finally decided to come into your zone, I see.
I was going to ask you earlier, has anybody over the years with this game ever been in doing a grind, but during the grind they had a great one of a different species come in?
I have no idea. I know like people have randomly
number generation, it's not entirely impossible.
I know people have like by an accident spawned a great one. Like I forget who it was, but somebody just like running around their map shooting pheasant, and they got a respawn pheasant great one, which is pretty lucky. Cause like the pheasant provides some pretty long grinds too. I'm gonna ask.
Just imagine if you were to go to Medved and do a moose grind again.
Oh, I think my next moose grind's gonna be pretty short because my last one was 1,500 kills.
And say you're there shooting in a zone and you have a Eurasian lynx that comes in, preventing your moose from coming in. And you pop the lynx so that your moose will come in. Well, a situation like that is more like, other maps where you have wolf. The wolf is preventing your deer from coming in, or your moose from coming in, or your bull. And you just so happen to get a secondary species, even though that's not the one that you were actually grinding for. It's not outside of the realm of possibilities. I've just wondered if it has happened. It's most likely been, some kid's account that has never been online. Could never tell anybody other than their friends.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't really have an answer for that one. I've heard of some fluky shit happening in the grinds. Like I've heard of like the pheasant thing I was talking about. Someone literally was setting up for a grind, only killed like 3 or 4 of like just started a grind, killed 3 or 4, set up their grind while they were setting up, that killed a few of those deer, reset the time, and there was a great one. Welcome in everybody, but like it's hard when people are live streaming to verify how they get their great ones, especially on PC, because it's so easy to mod. Not saying that people do, but I'm just saying like I take everything I see on PC, like even when people tell me they're getting great ones and all this, with a grain of salt, because there's a few guys I know, like there was one guy I know and he's got like 22 great ones, and he only has maybe 15,000 kills in the game, and like I know him for a while before he started getting great ones, so he played the game for quite a bit, and like he's been getting like crazy great ones. He's been getting super rares, like, so you say whatever. Like I just say yeah, cause you don't know, right? At the end of the day, it could be, but for me, like, that's one reason I like to grind legit, and you know, not share trophies and not have people help me, because then I know I did it, you know, nobody else.
See, at least in a situation like right now, people like me or Draw or anybody else has watched for a while. We know that you're playing on PlayStation console. So if you were to switch over to do PC, and then on the PC you replicated your grinds that you had going on PlayStation that were successful and ended up being successful grinds, well, that right there just proves that whatever setup you had on PlayStation transferred over to PC and still worked. Well, that is 100% legitimate at that point because it worked on two separate platforms.
Yeah, which, like, there's definitely legit grinders on PC, but even as a whole, like, and I know, like, I've had some too fluky short grinds lately, but as a whole, like, this to me is a regular grind right now. 900 kills, like, this is kind of more what I'm used to. Like, I've just been extremely lucky my last two grinds. Like, that's basically what it comes down to. But fuck, what was I gonna say?
Well, and I think with your wolf, it was zone choice.
Yeah, but I grind the whole map.
What you found on your map, your zone choices, they just work.
Yo, what's up, Everett? Welcome back. I grind the whole map though. Like, that's one thing I do. Like,
oh, I know you went over your whole map. You saw everything you had, what you had available for your zones, and then you picked your zones out for how you wanted them set up for shooting.
Oh, that kind of just, you know, that was
just kind of set things up to where the zone pick was just money.
Yeah. Well, for me, when it comes to zone picks, I just pick the easiest zones with the most males. And for that, like, that zone was a pain. There's like 4 zones in that marshy area where I had no room to set up a tripod where I could shoot. It's already dark. They got those weeds around the lakes. So I'm like, screw this. I said, I'm putting a feeder. And I put a feeder.
Yeah, that 400-yard draw them out. Yeah.
And that's, you know, the feeder worked.
I know a bunch of people have questioned the amount of tents that I had going up and down my Emerald Coast. And I guess, technically speaking, that would be a legitimate grind if there was a crocodile great one. Because I actually have to leave the game and come back, guarantee getting full proper respawn. I've got 3 main large count zones that if I spawn in and there's not at least 4, there's usually an issue. Whether I've come in there too soon or I've done everything too fast. And it's funny considering I'm using 8 and 9 tents on the coast, and I bounce to each one. Almost completely covering every single potential crocodile zone on the beach.
Well, that was a royal fail. Oh, I did get one. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, technically it's still a grind. Like, even if you're grinding, like, doesn't need a great one to be a grind. Like, I grinded lions for a long time. Like, I probably did, like, sorry, 3,000 kills in lions. Like, I grinded a shit ton of lions back in the day.
I'll be honest, before I realized that there was no large cat great one, I was bouncing around looking at all of the large felines and shooting the hell out of them.
Yeah, like, I
And
might
I
it.
found out there's no cat great one, and then not to mention the new premium rock mount that we got. You can't put cats on it, so you can't recreate the Pride Rock of Africa
Yeah.
from Lion King. You can't recreate that because cats cannot be put on the rock.
I also, too, like, once I've done grinding some other great ones, obviously, like, there's tons and hundreds and, like, we've got so many great ones. Now they're adding another one, like, and now then, like, fallow, getting new updates, so, like, there's literally a reason to grind every great.
Another species
There's a
is
reason to
on
grind.
several maps.
There's
So
a
yeah,
reason to grind every great one, but I really want to grind Bengal tigers too.
I now have 2 diamonds of those.
Nice zero.
But I have no rares. Every single one I've shot has been orange. I'm still looking for the diamond snowbird. I've got at least 1, maybe 2. I'd have to double check. Diamond yak.
Yeah, I got a ton of diamond yak. They're pretty easy diamonds.
I know my map's been producing a ton of golds, but I haven't been getting a ton of diamonds. Maybe I need to farm them a little more.
Shit.
I just started setting up a couple of salt licks on my Thunder Pecan to see about getting some blue sheep and tar.
That's one thing I still gotta look at my setup and yeah, I didn't check my blue sheep population and I didn't check my Tibetan fox population. But check those too,
No,
then
I'll be
I checked the whole
checking
map.
I'll be checking on the Tibetan fox while I have the scent tube set up for the snow leopards.
Alright, 10 fabled, let's go. Damn it!
I know this is going to sound completely stupid, but I've kind of wondered sometimes because games have been known to do dumb stuff like this before. You look out here and you're looking at the deer. You have the ones that they nod at you, and then you have the ones that shake their head no. I wonder if the ones that nod are the only ones that are going to turn great one, and the no's are telling you they're not the ones.
That's some conspiracy shit. I that would be great if that was.
That would be absolutely insane.
Yo, I should make a video of that. That's actually a hilarious video idea. Imagine that, guys. We have officially found the way to 100% guarantee you spawn yourself a 10 fabled. Now, we know what you've heard. Herd management, shoot the bigger weight estimate animals, but let me tell you, it's actually something that has nothing to do with that. You see, what it comes down to is if the deer nods the head yes or no. That would have been a good April Fool's one, but I don't think it'll work now. People will just be like, this guy's fucking crazy.
But games have done Easter egg stupid shit like that before. And this game has been out long enough that it could be right there doing the same Easter egg stupid shit that everybody else was doing. And nobody ever really figured it out. And so they were just like, let's just see how long it takes them.
Yeah, maybe.
And the deer in the game could have been telling them the entire time, like, no, it's not me. Instead, it's the one in the back going, yo, dog.
Yeah, shoot me. I'm going to spawn into a 10 fabled. That's funny. If it's a great one road deer though, it'll be super easy to herd manage those, and I feel like that'll be a pretty...
Oh no, they're everywhere.
Yeah, but I feel like that'll be a really easy great one because their scores are so low. Like usually, like you look at the wolves or black bears or anything with just a 2-digit score, usually it's super easier to herd manage them down because their scores are a lot more condensed.
Don't the roe deer turn diamond at like 103?
Oh, I thought it was like 22 they made diamond. I don't even know what I'm saying.
I was gonna say roe deer is low.
But even if it is, it's just 103. That's even a little bit better. Oh shit!
Life. You know how much easier this app has been since I put it on a tablet. It was truly meant for a tablet, if you ask me.
That app's goated. They should definitely give me commission fee though. I've shouted out their apps so many times.
Oh wow. No, they go diamond at 81, 86.
Yep. I thought I was double digits.
Low. Yeah, you were dead on saying 2 digits.
So yeah,
I knew it was like close to 90-ish.
Yeah, we were both close, but so they'll be really easy to
way over.
they'll be really easy to herd manage. For the most, like they should be again. It's just guessing on the scores, but
that means I've definitely blown a couple of diamonds here recently. Roe deer was upwards of like 90, 92. And they're always thinking, oh, it's not going to be diamond until it's like 103. 30-06.
yeah.
So much for that diamond roe deer.
I actually have one diamond road deer. I forgot about that. I have one.
I've got more piebald roe deer than I have diamond.
I haven't got a rare road deer yet.
I just picked up another melanistic banting on my map the other day, or earlier. Messed it up. Shot it 3 times.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, where's
If
this
it had
10
just went
Fable?
ahead and kept running and bleeding, it would have been fine. But it turned around and charged me.
Oh, no 10 Fabled again. I'm pretty happy with that.
Oh, there's a liver shot.
Oh, I folded him again. Let's go. So there's what, 5 kills? Before I claim all those, I do want to walk to this zone. So I got 5 there. So that'll put me at 960. George of the jungle, watch out for that tree. Oh, I can't believe almost 1,000 kills. It's been a long time since I've had a 4-digit grind.
Let me see if it actually says that on the app too.
I searched it up because I like searching up ChatGPT because like it kind of analyzes like like Reddit posts, like Discord posts, everything like that of like how long usually grinds go, and it says like the average is from like 1,200 to 1,500. Some lucky people get it under 300. Others get around 5 to 7,000. So, like, it was bang on for the wolf grind. I said the wolf grind anywhere from 200 to 600. And it was bang on with the mule deer because it was 400 to 600. Or 400 to 800 or something like that. So.
They don't have anything in the app that says the information about the guns like the game has.
Like, what do you mean?
Because I saw an oxymoron on the game earlier today that we've discussed numerous times that they could easily fix without changing anything about the gun.
Oh, yeah, 6.5.
The Solican Mosin Nagant 1890, or the MN 1890. If you read in the game and it gives you the brief description about the gun, at the very end of the description, it says that the gun is well known for its ability to shoot from long range, and that it has excellent penetration. Well, that's kind of hard for a 3 to 7 that only uses soft point, that only has 15 for penetration. If the gun is so well known for penetration, then where is the penetrating ammunition? Did it ever never made it into the game? And that'd be some shit if there was supposed to be 2 types of every ammunition, and that's soft point, hollow point, etc. Say there was the Mosin was supposed to have another type of ammunition other than a soft point, 7.62 by 54 AUG. The other ammunition that gun was known for having is full metal jacket.
Huh.
A high penetration ammunition. So they could easily fix that gun by simply adding that second ammunition to it. And I'll be honest, it's not like the greatest gun in the game, but at a 3 to 7, if they did add a second ammunition for it, I'd use it. Being one of those players that I don't just grab one gun or one set of guns, I actually like to use different guns for different animals.
Wow. Yeah, 100%.
Just like for whitetail, I wouldn't be completely against using the say the 450. Now I wouldn't necessarily want to do a grind with the 450. I want something that had a little bit more knocked out. 308, 3006. But as far as just simply hunting, I have no problem whatsoever running around with the 450 and shooting whitetail. What is it, 4 to 7?
What's that? Sorry. What?
450.
Oh, 450. Yeah, I think
it's
so.
4 to 7.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know. I don't really know though for 100%.
Well, I know it's not a 4 to 8, and it's definitely not a 2 to 6. And they don't have very many 3 to 8s in the game. The Marathi 44 and the Solican MN. And I think it's actually a 3 to 7, not a 3 to 8. So the Marathi 44 is the only 3 to 8. So looking at MN as a 3 to 7.
Ow. Yo, thanks for likes, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, somebody subbed too. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Whoever just liked and subbed, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, man. We're just chilling. Oh. I better not be getting sick. I'll be pissed. If I get sick, I'll be pissed. You're welcome in, guys. Appreciate everybody being here. Oh. Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Out of these 4 guns that we get, this is now 5 new guns because it's got the Benel Hag shotgun from Scotland.
Oh, yeah.
But we haven't gotten a new pistol.
That don't hurt my feelings. I can count on my hand how many times I've hunted with a pistol.
Oh no, I think a 22 Magnum or a 22 Hornet in one of the single shot pistols would be interesting. A 22 Magnum or a 22 Hornet revolver would be interesting. Technically speaking, in the 22 caliber, they did used to make this little round called a rat shot. Kind of like your 410 bird shot. The only thing is it was 22 caliber, so it only had like 6 to 8 of those little micro lead pellets.
Yeah.
And it was usually only good for 3 to 6 feet shooting a rat.
I am so freaking hungry. It is unbelievable.
I am going to wonder about the 17 HMR range because they were talking about it being long range or longer range. And that's why I made a comment that it would be really irritating if they made the 17 HMR better than the 22 Hornet. The 22 Hornet is far superior than the 17 HMR. Now the new 17 short mag WSM. Now that one that's another story.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. We're just taking a little break, chilling at the home screen here. Talking about the new DLC coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild.
I've seen some people actually wanted to see about new bows and crossbows.
That's something too I haven't hunted with in a long time, is a freaking bow. It's other than the hunting pressure, there's really no reason to. Like, there should be like a better incentive to hunt with the bows in the game. Like, there should be a reward, and I'm not even sure what it would be. But, like, there should be a reward for playing slower.
There is one.
Yeah, hunting pressure.
Penetration.
Yeah.
Now the penetration, the fact that arrows are 70 to 80% penetration.
Yeah.
Now I'd actually have to admit that one of the bows, I think it was the recurve, was the first one that I used, and I actually noticed the full penetration of a deer from chest to exit because of the way I managed to hit it square front on. And I noticed how much that arrow penetrated on that deer, and it was like, wow.
Alright.
That's a lot.
Alright, guys. Well, that is going to do it for me for tonight. I want to thank everyone that took their time out of their day to be here with us. It was a great stream. I really enjoyed it. I want to thank our new subs and everyone that liked the stream, everyone that chatted in here tonight. It was honestly a great time. So thank you, every single one of you. And I will probably not see you tomorrow, but I'll definitely see you Thursday. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow, but maybe not. And yeah, we'll be back, and we'll hopefully get this great one whitetail sooner rather than later. If you guys did enjoy, you're watching this as a video after, or if you are here at the end, please hit that sub button. Greatly appreciate it. We're live almost every day, just grinding, so it means a lot. Yo, what's up, great one? Sorry to see you right at the tail end, buddy, but just about to end stream, but I hope you're having a good one. And yeah, peace out, guys. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for everything. Good night.